So we'll just do that. But this morning, I'm going to read from Psalm 46. And if you have your Bibles, the Messianic Jewish Family Bible, it's on page 738. And if it's in the other Messianic Bible, you just look for 46. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. I'm a little dry here. Psalm 46. What's the message of Psalm 46? Psalm 46 it's like Psalm 91. It's often labeled as a psalm of trust. And there's several other psalms that tie in with this. They're psalms of trust. Because of God's powerful and protecting presence, we won't have to fear. Verse 2 in this is the same. Messiah delivered in Psalm 91:5. You will not fear, verses 2, and again Psalm 23, verse 4. So Psalm 46 starts out like, for the music director of the Songs of Kova, according to Alamoth, a song, God is our refuge and strength, ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear. And if you have fear, that's the absence of faith, I think. So you have to have one or the other. If you're going to fear, then you don't have the faith that you need to get through things. Though the earth change, through the mountains topple into the earth, into the heart of the seas, through the waters roar and foam, through the mountains quake at their swelling. Selah. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God. You know, when I was in the hospital back in 2006 with leukemia and I was recovering, I was in there for 2 weeks. I was listening to this psalm that I had on the radio, and it was a CD, and the psalm's name was The River. And the river puts life into the sea. And I'll never forget that, because that's the time that the Lord appeared to me in my room. And that was a special, special thing. I never forget it. It's always been with me, because I know He's there watching out for me and watching out for all of us. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, a holy dwelling place of Elion. God is in the midst of her. She will not be shaken. God will help her when morning dawns. Nations are in uproar. Kingdoms totter. He utters His voice, the earth melts. Adonai Sabaoth is with us. The God of Jacob is our strong Selah. Come see the works of Adonai, who brings devastations on the earth. He makes wars cease. Who else can make wars cease? I mean, we got politicians out there to say they couldn't, but it's really in the Lord's hands. To the end of the earth He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I am exalted in the earth. Adonai Sabaoth is with us. The God of Jacob is our strong tower. Praise the Lord for His word. And I encourage you to read this psalm today when you go home, and also the other psalms that are tied into it, Psalm 91 and Psalm 23. So they all tie together. So it just gives us strength and courage in these days that we're living in, because we're living in the last days, and the Lord could come back at any time. He could come back before I even finish what I'm talking about here. So I wish He would.